Hi everyone, Scorp here, continuing the Duelist of the Roses redac, Gemini beta playthrough. Today we're gonna go deal with Kaiba, um, the final boss of this side, and then we'll get going on the other side probably. We've pretty much made our deck as strong as we possibly can. We're probably gonna actually have to nerf it to actually going against Taya, which is fine. Yeah. We're playing as the Thundercloud now, so... Definitely drew a hand I want next game. Right, in the next duel, so... Well, if he plays a Blue Eyes here, which is actually pretty likely, with only one equip. Actually, that could be an MBD also. Ooh, perfect. Oh, and we can even see what it is. It is an MBD with one equip. This is the part where I realize that he has a Mirror Force face down. When I move forward here. Oh, an MNF. Wow, we didn't use that? Okay! Okay. So I'm gonna destroy this so that he can't unstun his creature. Because that would be bad. Let's drop one of these on this. Oh, a Soul of the Pure. So pure of you, Kaiba. I'm gonna move to my right against my better judgment. If he were to change of heart this, he'd put me at 200, which is fine. Oh my. Manga Ryuran. Good to see they tie. Oh hey, an Ultimate Dragon Ritual. We're just gonna throw this in defense. Attacking with that is actually just gonna cost me more health than it's worth. Oh hey, a Blue Eyes. Had to see what I drew. We can't kill him this turn, but we're gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, game, you should really give him a destiny draw for this, because he deserves it, or he needs it in this situation. Just take out the ultimate dragon ritual, so that we have that in the slots if we wanted it. We don't want it. It's terrible. But it's a fitting card for Kaiba to have in his deck. The only thing we really care about here is the Dragon Treasure. Soul the Pure's good. There's the Dragon Treasure, at least. Oh well, I missed. I got stuff, though. All that matters. Okay, now Kaiba's going to go on a little bit of a monologue. As this game tends to do. Okay, we'll go ahead and save. I have double Dharma Cannon in my deck, so I don't think this is going to be too bad. Hopefully, I can draw one in the top 38 cards of my deck this time. This guy's deck's actually kind of terrifying. Even if I can't draw well, or even if I were to draw well, but it's way more terrifying when you don't draw your Labyrinth Breakers. So really, I tried to make this duel as cruel and unusual as possible for the player to deal with. So, yeah, if you guys don't like this this opponent, I understand. At some point, I'm going to draw a Dharma Cannon. I am just speeding up until I do. Hey, okay. There we go. Right on time. So, my problem is, I'm actually terrified of healing against this guy, because he has 3 bad reaction to Samachis in his deck. Oh, his AI just failed. See? Ooh, a Jowls and a... Okay. Those aren't nearly as brutal as I thought they'd be. Yeah, you can see that I'm going to beat your card's ass. It's fine. Okay. A 0 attack Needle Ball's great for me. Having open card is absolutely wonderful against this guy. There is something different I should have done there. I don't think it's gonna matter. Oh, it didn't matter. This duel is over. If only there were an AI that actually was defensive with cards like those. And instead, he plays super aggressively with stuff that he shouldn't play aggressively with. And, like, if this AI weren't so bad, which, I mean, there's no way to make this one better, it could be a lot, this could be a lot harder. Also, I think you could probably tie the game. I've never tied with Needleball, but I'd imagine it's possible. Take our reward of a Needleball. And a Great Moth. Because we totally needed an insect that's just strictly worse than Perfectly Ultimate. I mean, I guess it's better in terms of deck cost. It's not really much of a benefit. But I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through all of this stuff. And I will be right back. Sorry, the pause button decided to not work. Unpause button. I just edited my deck slightly to make it so I could duel Taya. Nothing major. Took out the heavy storms, basically, and added in cheaper cards so I could duel her. I hope that's not triple invigoration. Okay. I was gonna say, Taya just popped off. But she didn't. These first couple duels are gonna be an absolute slaughter. Oh, and she made a Dark Witch instead of, the Neko Gal, huh? She made 2 Dark Witches? Wow, her hand had only females in it. Honestly surprising. Grab ourselves the binding chain that we could if we wanted to use on Tristan. Overall, we're doing pretty well here from a strength standpoint. I think we're way overpowered for this side of the campaign. I actually know we are. There's nothing we can really do about that. Well, that's an unfortunate thing for that sheep to have to deal with. Open card's kind of strong. Yeah, this is another part of the reason you're not supposed to do this side second. This duel ain't gonna be close. And for that matter, the next, like, 4 or 5 duels aren't going to be close. All the way up until Shoddy isn't going to be much of a contest. And even then, that's probably not going to be a contest. Nothing I really need here. So we'll just grab some random stuff and move on. Again, we can't do this reincarnation right now because we forgot at 5 and waited until 6. So we'll do it after Tristan. So I didn't show on recording. I did a playthrough where I completely grabbed every single card in the game to confirm that you could get everything. In addition, now I've done starting on each side, basically. This wasn't as brutal as I thought it would be, so I'm actually quite happy with its difficulty level. Starting on this side, on the side I did for this playthrough. We'll just flip up a Thunder Nyan Nyan here so that I can use it for double movement. We're about to run into his open card, so I'm going to flip my Violent Rain and move it 2 spaces forward so I can get its effect off. That's all I really wanted to use it for, so... I'm gonna Dark Piercing Light next turn, so that card might actually be very useful. Because for the rest of the game, I don't actually... It doesn't actually matter. Because I'll be able to see all of his cards with my open card, so... Just do this. Go ahead and flip this. I should have probably done Dark Piercing Light before, flipping that, just in case, or before I summon, so that I wouldn't inadvertently decrease its stats, but here we are. None of his creatures are traps that I wanted to get rid of, so it doesn't really matter. $4,000 attack is way more than enough to get through the entirety of Tristan. Also to note, you can use, since you can get Princess of Surugai from Tristan here, you can pretty much start using Dark Elf really early, or you can use Cosmo Queen really early in the game, if you want to fuse for a Dark Elf first, and then use that Dark Elf fusion to fuse with the Princess of Surugai. Just a thought for anyone wanting to do something, at least an interesting deck. Probably what I'll play through the first time with for actually playing through the game once I've released it. Ooh, that's also useful. This duel is Jover. Mr. President, I'm sorry, but your castle has been breached. Something, something, the castle has fallen, something, something. None of these are cards I really care about. So, just take what we can get. Princess of Surugai is probably the best thing you can possibly get from him. Next up are all of the females and some of his spell cards, Invigoration, Traps. Yeah, I mean, he has a decent list of good cards you can get, which is really what I went for with these first couple people. We need to do a reincarnation, just because we can. Empress Judge looks like a good candidate, so I will be right back. Okay, I didn't really care much, but I got a Karyushin, a Slate Warrior, and Serpentine Princess. Probably not going to use any of these ever, but figured I'd at least grab some of this stuff. At this point, our deck is pretty much done. The only thing that I could really do to make it that much better is go and get Riryokus. But I'm not really going to try to show off how to get Riryokus. They are obtainable. I've done it. But I'm not really showing off how to get them. I'm just going to throw this in face-up defense because it's nice. Honestly, on this field, it doesn't really matter because we're just going to have a neutral field with movement bonus the whole time, so we can do with that, with or without that. Actually, with the hand that I've drawn, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fuse off the Thunder Nayan and send this Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon the other direction around, so she can't run away. This way I can actually get through my deck a little bit to get to my cards that I want to have, which is more Twin-Headeds. Maya is overall not meant to be too difficult. She's a little bit on the hard side from where I kind of wanted her, but I mean, it's kind of hard to make her not actually pretty strong, so. A deck like this won't have any issues with her, though. If you just start with, the Thunder Nayan deck, I'm certain you will obliterate her. This is really not a fair fight. Yes, the Crimson Sun Chicken. Unfortunately, it is much weaker. Oh! Well, never mind. She came to play. So, there's one thing about, Mirrorwall. Change Slime, kind of gets around it because it copies its attack after the Mirrorwall goes off. Oh my. Did she just lethal me? I'm beyond impressed. Wow. I'm impressed. Okay. I just got wrecked by Mai. I guess I need to take her a little more seriously. And all of the people on this side, for that matter. Okay, we'll play the safe game. Really did need to get through this a little quicker than I have been, but... oh well. Well, my goal was to get through Mai in this episode and be at a good place for the next episode to try to finish out this entire side so that I could move on to other things. Like maybe finally releasing this thing. Show me. Oh, that's it? Okay. So this is kind of more what I expect Mai to do. She only has one mirror wall, so she isn't that likely to just wreck you with it. But her AI actually going and getting a lethal is almost surprising. Thunder Diane probably not going to matter, but there's like a... actually, there is a 0% chance that the field ever gets changed and its effect matters. But, all that said, I'm not very happy with her right now because she beat me like that, so we're just gonna go for the kill. And take no prisoners along the way. Her stuff's kind of in her own way. Not that she could actually do anything about it. The lethal has been guaranteed for... Well, it wasn't guaranteed. The AI could have dealt with it for one turn, but there was no winning this. I don't need to add another Crimson Sunbird to the slots. She's done for. And down goes Mai. Again, not much I actually want for my deck, but there's a bunch of good stuff you can get from her. Fiend Reflection's great for Fiends. You can get all of the Winged Beasts from her. You can get a bunch of Pyros if you want to go Pyro decks. You get Salamandra from her. Like, there's a whole bunch of cards that you kind of want, so she's at least useful. With my down, I think that's it for today. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.